there's the recording for YouTube. So where we last left off, last session we took care of, or I guess we befriended the owner of Confession, the bar. Took care of all the Russians that she owed money to, and now we are co-owners at the bar. We found the bishop, as he called himself, the leader of the plague bearer cult. Killed him. I really think Damsel did not appreciate that, just for the record. Went to the Elizabeth Dane, killed no one, had a small confrontation, but didn't kill anyone on the Elizabeth Dane. I'm trying to think what else we did. Went into the Skyline Apartments. I guess the part of that was the Plague Bearer quest, though. The part of it was the guy on the pier, Muddy. Found out that Muddy was missing. But we are about to report to the Prince after getting the manifest from the Elizabeth Dane and inspecting the cargo hold, the Onkarian sarcophagus. Onkarin? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, one other thing. I was gonna go buy some blood just to stock up, and I forgot that E had killed the captive that the guy who sold me the blood had. So after saving the game, we can see I'm very low on blood right now. After saving the game, I came here and danced. Evil does crouch. After the stream last night, I came here and danced for 10 minutes to get a humanity. As you can see here, I went from 4 to 5. I figured that doesn't need to be on stream. I was AFK anyway. But part of the reason why I did that, I've never had so much humanity lost this early in the game, so I'm kind of worried about it. So I had to dance to get some humanity. I think that's kind of cool, actually. But I have to convince someone else to go to the blood bank to siphon blood off of so I can buy it. I need a blood cow. And since my seduction skill is 1, I'm not very good at getting a blood doll, so I'm going to dominate her into doing it.
Hey, you.
I'm going to lose humanity. Hey, the blood bank holds a different delusion for you.
Really? Well, that's just a little too creepy for me.
Perhaps I misjudged your worldly manner.
I guess I'm going to the blood bank then. I had enough of this place anyway.
Goodbye, humanity. I need blood more than I need humanity. Oh, beauteous angel, my dreams have invaded my reality.
Come here. I want to whisper something in your ear.
Okay. Oh. She doesn't like ugly, crazy people. So hungry. Just dance to regain it. I already did. I preemptively danced. Let's see if we can get some blood now, or if anyone wants to walk down a dark alley, that'd be like super cool with me too. Probably should save before this. It's always hard to judge the corners like this. Like, is this out of sight? Looks like it's out of sight. At least according to the game mechanics. Pretty much in broad sight from anyone just down the street. See how it goes. When you're hungry, take desperate measures. That's a little better. No one saw it. Guess it's possible everyone was just looking the wrong way. Dance, I say! Maybe at the confession. I'm not sure if you get blood on the mind. I'm not sure if you get humanity just once from dancing, or if you get it once per nightclub. I feel like it's once per nightclub. My guy doesn't have his clubbing clothes on, although the gas mask would be at home in any industrial club, for sure. Someone's a puking upstairs. Hey, crazy.
Sweet girl you sent up made the other one seem like sour milk. Real bleeder, lovely thing.
Good, this should be cheaper then.
She used to be, but she'll live on in your heart, won't she? Need a bag of her?
A couple bags, please. You only have one of each. I don't know if that's worth it. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Got enough money to kind of stock up, and we can experiment and see if this is worth twice as much or if it's better. Now we go to the prince and tell him about our success on the Elizabeth Dane. Hopefully he'll give us an apartment where I can keep my ghoul. Hopefully she'll show up, I believe, in the downtown apartment. Just dance with one of the other personalities. Spoken like a true Malkavian. This way. This is the way. Of course, I could check my apartment and see if my ghoul showed up yet. I don't know the specifics of when she's supposed to do that. Maybe I can feed from the doctor in the blood bank.
You make me feel so desirable, LA. So many callers, so little time.
No.
Get through to me tonight, don't let it break your heart. I'm here each and every AM. So keep dialing those magic numbers.
Keep my personal business in the fridge.
Hello, Deb. This is Greg.
Hello, Greg. Up
I want
late,
both those
aren't we?
things.
Well, there, Deb. I work a night shift here at the power plant, pretty much alone, and the only thing that gets me through this shift is your pretty little voice.
New newspaper? No, same newspaper. Show up at the next apartment. Right on. I don't have one downtown. I've done a lot of stuff downtown and don't have an apartment down there yet. Oh, she's on edge. Wonder what has her all stirred up. Forget that my low humanity might make it harder to interact with people in general.
Need a ride?
Yeah, like the father and child drive me to downtown. How you doing, Noble Wolfie? How's your day going? You have the day off today, Labor Day? I've had the day off today. It's been nice. Every weekend should be a 3-day weekend. That's what I say. Did not get to stream nearly as much as I wanted to, but I was doing other fun things.
I beg your pardon.
Board games, tabletop games. Oh, it's a busy time down here.
Hey! I
Hey!
know this might seem creepy
I was
and all.
just looking for
but
you.
Please, don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night.
I bet.
Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to...
Don't live in America? Right on.
I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
It's a pretty big beard. You just keep pens in it. Shit, might have one around here. No, I do. I just wrote my rent check. Here we go. Yeah. Used to keep my pens in here at work. Pull it out, write something down, put it back. I sort of expected all the suckers in chat to be teenage girls. Bet y'all 500 rubles. He is a trap in disguise. Okay. Heather does not die. You may be useful.
I can be. I know I can. I'll do everything I can for you.
I know you will.
Here.
You got that blood in
I
you.
got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
I'm gonna need a gnaw on your neck, like, a lot. Your life was escaping, so I locked it back in its cage. I should have let it go. No, you're gonna definitely be my blood doll.
I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll give
Only
you
if I
everything,
drink you dry.
Everything. I want to be important to you.
Yeah, no one can know about you.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
You fill the empty hole where my guts used to be. Add the list to the spot in my haven. What? Whatever. Just go. Important business to do right now is not the time. That's a problem with ghouls. Ghouls always be needing your attention when you're doing important shit. Like, I gotta go see the prince. Ghouls like, I need to do something for you. Shit. Go clean the apartment.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
You got it.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. His seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
You believe you're making a difference.
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working, decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
As long as no crows come, the scarecrow does his job admirably. Bye. Spinning LaCroix sign? What does that accomplish? Come on, LaCroix. Have some class. So the guy in a painter's outfit.
I've said all I need to for now.
Goodbye, Primogen. Chunk is the perfect husbando. We'll see. Maybe he'll live, maybe he'll die. It'll depend on how I feel at the time.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Blam, blam, blam. Oh, not what you meant.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
Bloody hands crept out from within and made wonderful patterns all over.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Ah, yes, they were definitely mollycoddling.
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin.
Was Chunk just scared of the Nosferatu? It was my first character, actually. I don't remember much about how he interacted with people, though. I just remember climbing through sewers into buildings.
Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
Has put the Primogen
kind of a drama queen, though.
Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
Can do. Sending the ghouls, my blood's too valuable. I like that.
Every problem that's brought to me has to be dealt with. It's the seemingly insignificant, time-consuming trivialities that plague my night. Which is why, when I assign you a simple task, I only want to hear unbridled vehemence on your part. Understood?
You really like having your butt kissed.
My thanks. And that goes a long way in this city.
Apartment would be nice.
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian primogen.
Stupid, sexy
His
drama
behavior
queens.
and home are eccentric,
Venture.
to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
Yeah, the sewers, like, it's easy to get lost in there, and, like, I'll stop to look at a map, but then not know which way I was going before. It causes all sorts of problems. The Nosferatu, I feel like I was doing a really good job with it. Like, you learn to learn them pretty easily. Good labeling, I guess. Not a lot of places you can go. You just need to learn what sewer grates go to which buildings. I wonder something first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
Things.
Which is?
Flamethrowers. I want flamethrowers.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been.
Getting fast trouble on the map
alternative
anyway.
to thorough secrecy these days
Talking about Noble.
is extinction.
I fast travel in Skyrim all the time. Just
So shall
full
human
disclosure.
society. Yes.
I want to ask you about the Strauss, but
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
oh, done talking to you. What about you, Sheriff? You got anything to say? Of course not. Big lout. Really want some blood before I go in here. I guess I could just drink it off of the crazy people in his office. Before I go, let's see. See if we got any money from Confession. Let's see if Fat Larry will sell me anything more interesting than what I have now. Well, I'm supposed to get special products from you after that whole thing in the garage. No, I don't got anything I really need, man. A waste of time.
Get out of my way, man.
Just in case.
Move.
Whoops. Yeah, let's just go ahead and undo the no health drug addict guy. Never played Morrowind. Anyone back here? No. No one in the dumpster? No homeless people? Okay. Can I talk to you and convince you to come to a corner? Anyone? Anyone? No.
Good evening to you.
See if lady has any money for me.
Money, right? I got your cut right here.
Thanks.
Hello there.
I bet you'd like $10 not to make out with me. Wait, that's not right.
I'm sorry. I like men.
Hey, it's someone's wallet. Typed email wrong. Hey, Larry and this chick got a love story going on. Here we go. Let's see. Next, I want to see Strauss to see if he has anything for me to do when we're going to the mansion. It'd be like my favorite mansion. Malkavian mansion. I'm going the wrong way. Really could use someone in a dark alley to feed off of. Or someone all by themselves on a cell phone. That works too. Yeah, hoping the cars are driving by. It's downtown LA, no traffic. It's a fantasy world. You too, huh? It's your lucky night. I mean, it's my lucky night. You too. Man, it's just a buffet. I'm full though, thank you. Hate this stupid chantry. Get all twisted around in the hallways. For anyone who hasn't played this game before, ooh, what's this? Thaumaturgical creatures. Bet you can't read you. Some background on homunculi and gargoyles, interesting. But anyone who hasn't played this game before, this is a chantry. It's where vampire wizards live. Or congregate, and there's a spell that you'll get lost if you don't know where you're going. You get lost in the chantry. You just can go through like an almost infinite loop of the same places, no matter what. You gotta really know where you're going.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Might we trade words, Wizard
Of
King?
course.
May I mine your gray matter?
What is it you would like to know?
What you know of the sarcophagus?
No more than yourself. But I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that his enemies may one day exploit.
That's a weird thing to say.
I do not know, although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air, something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps the arrival of the sarcophagus is the harbinger of something more dreadful.
You don't say. A dark shadow, a curious hair, and the pillar ablaze in the night sky.
You seem to know more than I about these matters. I pray that your visions don't portend the end of us all.
May I mine
What is it you would
your
like
gray
to
matter?
know?
One more
Of
thing.
course.
Never mind. You obviously have nothing here. There we go. I guess that's pretty much it now. We just go to the cab, Go to the mansion. Vampires are extraordinarily resilient to gunfire. True story. Got a lot of XP I could be spending. Is my ranged 5 and melee 5? No. Firearms up. Maybe some stamina for soak. 6 here, 4 there. How much is the humanity? 8. Oof. Intelligence for research. I like that. If we can get to 5, I can read those books. I don't know if I really care about putting that much XP into reading those books for random shit I may not even be using. I think I like lockpicking better. All you can eat buffet, that's pretty true. I bet Kane would destroy all these watered down vampires. That's what he does. Actually, I don't think Kane is really a part of Vampire Apocalypse. I think Kane is like the only vampire that's actually transcended his curse. Realized that just existing is futile, and I think he just fucking does nothing largely. Probably asleep. Probably just in torpor to never wake up, to be honest.
Hop in.
Ribbit, let's go. Hi, Nines.
You. What are you doing here?
Here's the numbered name.
No.
Your words are a little wobbly.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
This guy doesn't sound like Nines. This isn't Nines' voice. Got my axe. Got my bullet squeezer. Got my bullet tube. That's 4 is blood heal, 5 is obfuscate. Also I have mass hallucination, but I don't know if I really need that. I don't think I've ever done anything except go in the front door. Are there other options? Doesn't seem like there would be. Oh, like Legacy of Kain guy? Not really familiar with Legacy of Kain. Never played those games. Open sesame. Slave, never really anybody who drinks it 3 times. Yep. We'll save here. Not to pry, but... Hello? You are here to kill me, right? Okay. Didn't know if you had anything to talk to me about. Pardon me. Blam. Blam. This isn't going so hot, huh? Maybe I should be more prepared. Doodle 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 dee. That interesting.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death.
Yeah, it'd seem weird.
No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
I don't need to kill them. I might need to kill them.
Deep of the Atlantic, dark, dreaming, sleeping.
I was trying to stealth kill you, but I guess chopping you to pieces will work as well. Oh, I have to be crouched to stealth kill. So stealthy. Pow. Oh boy, that's good. Okay, so apparently that's not the door I go in. Or that one. It's tugging on a candlestick. Don't worry about it. My sneak's not really even that good. I just got this obfuscate to lean on, basically. Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and then, in turn, warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Perception, mind, time. Time erodes perception and then warps the mind. Perception, time, mind.
Another unfortunate...
What's this thistle for? +1 defense point, okay.
...casualty to tide of time, insane asylums.
The crowd cheers.
I lament their loss, not...
No, I think I sold my baseball bat. I did. That's awesome. The crowd
only
cheers.
as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That
I
palpable
misses being in
blistered
an asylum.
brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of
Churning
freely
bowels?
flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized.
Me
like
too.
a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Oof. You said that twice. There'll never be a proper insane asylum anymore. Oh, you're the mind, your time, and your perception. Perception, time, mind? No, because that's 1, 2, 3. Perception shapes the mind and rules over time. Time erodes perception. So time after perception, mind, time, perception? No. Perception. Oh, maybe that have to be reset. Perception, mind, time. No. What secrets hold you? Piece of paper. Perception shapes the mind and rules over time. We just tried perception, mind, time, and that's not it. Time erodes perception and then warps the mind. So time is last? Mind, perception, time? Mind, perception, time? I feel like that one has to be last because it's that chunk. Cool. Totally figured that one out legitimately. That's gonna be locked, aren't you? Yep. Doop boop boom boo doop boo. Literally tug them in the order they are mentioned in. Probably would have been what a thinking man would have done. I don't like how you do aggravated damage, so you're the first to die. Anyone else, I'll just shoot with my bullet squeezer. Down the hatch. Well played, thank you. You're locked. You're not. You are locked. I'm not the fighting type. Candlestick. I can chop him up. Oh shit. Ooh. This only guy really scares me here. I'm the unseen ghost in this story, that's who I am. What you gotta say, crazy man?
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen.
I am a little hungry for him.
For just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end at dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects.
I think there's like a 20-second delay, by the way, Noble Wolfie, so... I think that's just the nature of the way the stream works.
Expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated.
Sprout's mad that the Camarilla won't help him research the psychoses of being crazy.
I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess.
You can go just forward after turning on the speaker. The voice follows you. Oh, right on.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
This is where he pondered the frailty of existence. Now we go down into a mirrored part of the house, perhaps? Do I stealth kill you with a shotgun? Kerplow? Apparently not. Bop. Look through the holes. I skipped what? See downtown. I see other houses. Is there something I missed here? Stand there for a little bit and think about how life is horrible. Just chill out here. Like a magnificent boner. That's a... It's a big middle finger to the town. But I got crazy people to be insightful for, according to Grouse. Come here, friend. Oh, ants of cars, their feebling lights in the night, shuffling around as their existence have meaning, unaware, blissfully oblivious to the true denizens of the night. Ain't that the truth? I'll chop you up just for fun. So here's where I came in, I do believe. Yep. Are you a locked door? You are not a locked door. You are the exit. Which means I don't want to go that way either. It's that way or that way, and that way looks locked, so... Ooh, I forgot about how genius this was. Keep laughing. Story to tell a Vampire Chronicle for me. You'll buy me pizza. Still there. Oh, I love that. Let me through.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding
I know, right?
of the
A stealth
vampiric
kill with an
condition is
axe?
woefully lacking,
Whatever.
and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Rustling robes of the Reaper.
What do we have up here? Another puzzle. Chaos, like the mind, can only be understood through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness to their ebb and flow.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters.
The sword seems pretty good too. I just like the axe because I think it's a lot more Malkavian to wield an axe than a katana.
Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Just a long way of saying they're superstitious. Chaos, mind. Chaos, order. Your order. Your chaos. You're just a key. Chaos, order, key. Chaos, order, key. Maybe not. Chaos, order, key? Apparently that's not what does it, huh? I like that fucking gardening hook. I have no idea. What? I am not sure what I should be doing here. Chaos, order, key. That links the two bears' witness to the ebb and flow. I might just have to fact this. Save me, Google. Let's see if there's a poem each level, poem the ground floor to the right combination. All you need to open the secret passage is to pull chaos until it opens, but what bugs me is there's another poem or text that mentions the sixth in the library. So you start with order, however, order is only as good as the perception thereof. This may suggest order is the first, because perception is the first puzzle. I don't get it. So here's an explanation of the puzzles, but all they're saying they do is open the door that's already open. Just pull chaos until it happens, huh? Doesn't seem to make any sense. Oh well, I guess sometimes things don't need to make sense. Let me turn off this, we're not playing any music. Boop. I think pulling the book just skips this whole puzzle? Oh no, if my game crashed, I'm gonna be a sad panda. Okay. Go chaos, go! I don't know what else this thing wants from me. All it really does is open this stupid door. It's already way open. Ah, just wasting so much time. Save before we walk into this. What's this? Unknown item. Research for to know what it is, I guess. Frenzy, check modifier +1. Cool. Let's open them up, I guess. All of them but that one. Oh, here we are. Neato. Alright, what do you got? You're not where I'm going. Jukebox is off right now, so that when things are done recording, I can upload them to YouTube. I think this is the door I just unlocked. Yep. F9 for that quick save. This might be mass hallucination time. Oh, blood buff too probably would have hurt. Everyone get chopped up. Get chopped up. Down the hatch. Back me into a corner. I'm just going to swing an X around a lot, I guess. Refrigerator key seems good. It's just all your pointy things. Let's see here. Sorry, my chat was messed up. Imagine Groot himself going through this every single fucking night when he comes home. Oh, Grout. Want to go take a bath? Solve a puzzle. Want to come take a breath of fresh air? Solve a puzzle. Shoot this room up too. Looks like this was nothing more. Oh, so had to fight through these guys to get to a key to a fridge. Okay.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices.
Probably these people got made.
From other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of illness or theirs. For the voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
I guess it's Strauss. Chop, chop. That does that. Nothing in here. Just a flashing light. Morphine. Secret door. From which to observe these rooms. That's pretty neato. Looks like it's reinforced and I won't be able to get to them. Seems right. Figure out doors, huh? It's too bad for you. I really didn't accomplish anything. Quad damage. Half of a person. Oops. No, I guess you can get out now once I open it once, huh? Bam. Nothing here. Note, I guess, after all. I feel like I've already been here. Perhaps I should be obfuscating more. Oh, now I see. I have to climb up these wooden planks. If I get a splinter, I'm gonna be pissed. Stealth kill you. Just kill you regular style.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction.
Stayed with me long after conversation has ceased.
To notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Quick save. I feel like this is... yeah, this is not where I want to be going. Back to where I was.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the vampire's society
Oh no,
entirely.
he went into hiding.
My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers. Especially not around him.
Yeah, him especially.
The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
I don't know if I want to go through that door or through the door in the previous room. That takes me to where? Is this just the exit? Or is this like a secret room? Chop, chop, chop. What is this place? I don't know if I've ever been here before. It's a church. That looks like the doctor. Famous doctor dies in accident. Unrecognizable corpse of renowned shrink Dr. Alistar Grout has been found in his burning car as it crashed in the Hollywood Hills today. Weird. Sorry, buddy, I'm pretty hungry. What is this? Is this the Malkavian maze everyone talks about? Locked. Open. Locked. But nothing in here except for... What a crazy room. All the doors are upside down. Oh. Oh my. What is this? Ah. Sunlight. What is this? It's the doctor. That's the guy who sells me blood at the blood bank. How strange. Time for a stealthy kill. Guess I had to kill you twice. Can't walk up the wall, huh? Well, interesting. That's where I just went. This is what I just unlocked. It's heads on couches. It's on couches everywhere. You belong in this room now. As do you. There's a party in this room. I've never seen this before. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this, if any of you guys have played through Bloodlines, but this is all new to me. Stop ticking.
They're coming.
This is a little creepy. Oh, this is really creepy. Oh man. Oh man, I got goosebumps. I don't know about you guys. Oh no. Oh, thank God. It's the police. Goodbye. Fare thee well. Statues. It's the way out. It's the way to sunlight. Or is this the way out? Hello?
Stop doing that. Mother shouldn't be too pleased. None too pleased.
So he's saying leave the maze? What about these doors? Still locked. go up here yet? Let me up. Oof. I guess that's all there is to this maze besides those two doors I can't open. That was really neat. It was creepy. Huh. Times I've never been there. Yeah. I even know there was no. That was only for atmosphere, as far as I can tell. Wonder if this guy's gone now. No, he's still here. Interesting. Wonder if there is anything I missed from that. Oops. Let's see here. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything from the maze. I just don't know if that's just all there is to it. I think that's all there is to it, unless someone else has further insight. There we go. You can do it, game. I believe in you. Reload. Here we go. Ah, I just can't. I feel like there has to be something else down there, right? No, I'm just gonna be beating my head against the wall. What is the point in here besides you guys saying goodbye to me? Phone said to leave. Oh, it's still so creepy. Saying don't come up this way. These guys are still here. There can't be more to this. I'm reading too much into it. I must be remiss if this was my special Malkavian experience and I missed out on something. Follow the music, maybe? Anything I'm supposed to destroy? I think the lever is the only important thing in that room, right? So why are there two locked doors? That's what's really messing me up. What's with this room? What's with these two locked doors? Oh well. Don't need to dwell, I suppose. You just told me to leave. Oh well. Goodbye forever, Malkavian Maze. It was nice. I appreciate the atmosphere. It definitely did me a spook. Roll insight. I mean, like Auspex? I don't think that's really going to change anything. I do need to pee really bad, though. I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. Much better. Already dead. Sounded intense.
By the flames! Count is dead? Pity it would not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
That's what you say.
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came.
Oh, that's what you
This
say.
righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
That's what you say. Oh shit. Oh, thank you. I know I'm on fire, but can I stealth, please? Let me out, let me out, let me out. I do not like burning buildings. Y'all can burn here. It's of no concern to me. I am out of here. What is that? Just a little lamp, huh? It's a burning mansion. Well, time to go back to the prince, I guess. Well, guess that's what the cabbie thought too. Get my strength up, where I need 8. Let's go ahead and up that to help with that feeding a little bit. I guess I really haven't been having too much trouble with that either, though. Yeah, hold off.
Evening there.
Hey, Chunk.
Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
I know, right? Anyway, send me to LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers.
I hate you, LaCroix. Secretly hate you.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Yeah, you're not going to hear him
Grout's
ever.
dead. What?
It was Bach, and why does he want to set me on fire?
Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
It's one way to look at it.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge.
Seems about right.
Who else would have killed Grout? Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences...
Didn't sound like him, but it looked like him.
Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
His fist is made of anarchs. We cannot hit him, for he will hit back. Please make this a comedy. Something was not Nines. Yeah. I'm not convinced it was 9. He had an entirely different voice.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want to...
It would seem that way.
This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus. And
Adios, Noble Wolfie. Have a good night, man. Thanks for watching.
We need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. This also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
We'll see.
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours. Here, I'm feeling charitable.
Thanks.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill. One or two, but that's all. My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather,
Oh
who
my.
pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn. There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Done is good. Goodbye, Prince Yahoo. So back to my apartment. See about feeding on my blood doll. Maybe Fat Larry finally has something better for me. I'm guessing not. And I probably have to make contact in Hollywood before any of that's going to really get good.
Going somewhere?
Santa Monica, feed off my blood doll.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Yeah, it sure is. Coming this way, dark alley, dark alley, dark alley. No. Anyone else feeling the dark alleys? A lot easier to feed off people downtown, it would appear. Honey, I'm home. No mail today.
So many callers, so little.
Finally, you're back. I thought maybe something happened to you. I shouldn't even think such a thing. I mean, if you disappeared, how could I go on? But you're here now. I'm so glad when you're near me.
Duh.
Blood? What do you mean? Let your wrist cry your love.
There you go.
It's love. Oh, all I can feel is love for you.
I bet.
I almost forgot. I got a college loan check today. Here, I want you to take some of the money.
Hey, thanks. Ooh, mad money.
I'll try to get more, you know, when I can.
I also like the color red.
Yes, I think that's implied by the title of the show. I haven't felt that way since Brad Pitt got married.
7. Don't touch the butter. A bishop is sacrificed for the king. So it's like saying that the prince give. These are the final nights.
Well, good luck in the next election, Sunday.
Bye. You don't really have that good of blood. So that kind of makes it sound like the prince sent the Society of Leopold after Grout in lieu of himself? Got a fat wallet. You are all alone down here, huh? You'll scream? All the screaming you want?
Lovely evening.
Sure is. Adios. Pardon me, officer.
Where to?
To the museum, please. I think I'm gonna take a short break to go refill my drink. Let's do a... I hope this is the right hotkey. There we go. Let's do a short break here. I'll be right back, guys.